August was another month of highs and lows for the Pokémon TCG market. Depending on which set you looked at, it was either a story of steady growth or sharp corrections. On the sealed side, many modern boxes from Scarlet and Violet kept climbing, while hype-driven sets like Prismatic Evolution cooled off. Meanwhile, Sword and Shield era products like Evolving Skies and Lost Origin continued their meteoric rise. For singles, the story was split too. Some very hyped cards like the Bubble Mew exploded in value, while others like the Seismitoad Illustration Rare and the Eeveelutions kept trending downward. So let's break it all down. As always, I'll walk you through sealed products, high-end singles, and the biggest risers and fallers of the month. Hello internet and welcome back to my channel. TCG Monkey here with your August Pokémon TCG market overview. Starting with sealed products, August was very strong overall. From Scarlet and Violet, Destined Rivals continued its positive momentum. Booster boxes climbed another 5% to $330, while ETBs also rose 5% to just under $100. Journey Together saw similar growth. Booster boxes up 5% to $250, ETBs 5% to $78, and booster bundles 7% to $40. Stellar Crown also gained, with boxes up 6% to $240 and ETBs 8% to $88. But not every set is trending up. Prismatic Evolution continued to struggle. ETBs and bundles both dropped about 10%, while Surging Sparks ETBs crushed by more than 30%, even as booster boxes held steady at $230. Obsidian Flames sealed products rose a lot. Booster boxes jumped 24% to $285 and ETBs gained 15% to $117, largely driven by Charizard EX, which itself soared 75% to $103. Looking at older sealed products, the Sword and Shield era once again stole the show. Lost Origin jumped a massive 51% to nearly $800 per box. Fusion Strikes surged 22% to $890, and Brilliant Stars gained 25% to $510. The big headline though is Evolving Skies. Booster boxes climbed another 16% in August, now sitting at an incredible $2,400. Even further back, Sun and Moon sealed products also continued to rise. Cosmic Eclipse boxes jumped by 34% to $2,800. Unified Minds climbed 14% to $1,400, and Team Up boxes reached an astonishing $7,900. Clearly, demand for older sealed products is still sky high. Before we continue with the video, if you like this type of content, I kindly ask you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It will help the channel grow, and it will help me bring you better content. It's free for you, but it really makes a huge difference for me. Thank you. Moving on to singles, the picture was much more volatile. The biggest story this month was the Bubble Mew from Paldean Fates, which rocketed 90% to $678, easily the hottest card of August. Charizard EX from the same set also climbed 26% to $212, while Gardevoir EX gained 16% to $90. In contrast, the hype-driven Seismitoad Illustration Rare from Black Bolt finally cooled off, dropping 28% to $168 after a massive rally. Hydreigon EX Special Illustration Rare fell 18%, and many other Illustration Rares and Special Illustration Rares from Black Bolt and White Flare dipped 10 to 20% as the post-release hype wore off. The Eeveelutions from Prismatic Evolution had another rough month. Umbreon EX Special Illustration Rare lost 12% to $840. Sylveon EX fell 16% to $290, Leafeon EX dropped 16% to $220, and Espeon EX slid 12% to $200. Meanwhile, older chase cards are holding strong. The Umbreon from Evolving Skies stayed flat at record highs. Giratina V Full Art from Lost Origin gained 14% to $560, and Lugia V Full Art from Silver Tempest climbed 10% to $340. August also brought a handful of interesting moves outside the headline cards. On the positive side, Latias EX from Surging Sparks continued to climb, gaining around 7% to settle around $165. From Black Bolt and White Flare, Zoroark Illustration Rare had an even stronger showing, jumping 12%, while Kyurem EX Special Illustration Rare rose about 8%. Even Paldea Evolved's fan-favorite Magikarp Illustration Rare rose this month, ticking up 8% to $266. But it wasn't all good news. Team Rocket's Moltres EX slipped by 16%, dropping to $132, while Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX from the same set dipped about 7% to $340. And in celebrations, the Golden Shiny Mew spiked 65% to $60, showing that even smaller chase cards can have breakout moments. Switching over to Japan, August was mixed but slightly weaker overall. The Japanese Umbreon held steady at about $1,380, close to the English price. Umbreon EX stayed flat at $250, while the Japanese Bubble Mew rose a bit to $235. But some chase cards diverged a lot. Rayquaza VMAX gained 30% to $1,300 in Japan, double its English value, while Gengar VMAX also climbed to $610. Meanwhile, Seismitoad Illustration Rare doubled in value but still sits below $60, and Pikachu EX dropped 10% to $180. All in all, August was another month of contrasts. Sealed products, especially older Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon era boxes, remain incredibly strong, while many Scarlet and Violet singles continue to correct. Still, hype cards like Bubble Mew show that breakout runs can happen fast. If you're a collector, now might be a good time to pick up some of the Eeveelutions at a lower price, even though I expect the correction to continue for a little longer. But if you're planning to get some sealed products, especially older booster boxes, they still look like the most stable long-term play. So what do you think? Are you chasing the Bubble Mew hype or planning to get some hits that corrected? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed these monthly Pokemon market overviews and want to stay ahead of the game, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and see you soon with a new video. TCG Monkey out.